things. This is our second webinar of the series Thriving on the Outside, Drain on the Inside. Welcome. So we continue this journey. And today I'd like to speak about another reason or why stress, depression, burnout may arise in our lives. This is again being researched. And this second reason is titled a lack of control or a lack of autonomy as to how we can perform our work. So I have this question. When you reflect on your own work, do you feel that you have little to say in how or when you perform your work? I repeat the question. Do you feel you have little to say in how you perform your work? And I'd like to give you 2 minutes to reflect on this question and maybe put something down in writing. I have searched and I came up with this article written by Jennifer Moss. And she's also the author of this book, The Burnout Epidemic, The Rise of Chronic Stress and How We Can Fix It. And this is what we find at the end of the article. You saw the link about in the previous slide. So after this webinar, if you want to research, you get the presentation again and then you can go back. But this is what she concluded with. Overall, changing organizational cultures to be more purpose-driven. And this is essential, in my opinion. Kinder and rewarding for workers is bound to help prevent burnout. By stopping overwork, communicating organizational values, fostering social bonds, and being fairer, more appreciative, and less controlling, organizational leaders can make sure they are supporting and not hindering worker well-being. In the language I have started to speak since I have become a shaman and a wisdom keeper, instead of values, we speak about principle. And I will come back to this later down the road. Now I'd like to speak about another practice, which is one of mine. And this one today is maybe not such a mini practice. It takes a couple of minutes to experience it. But before I speak about this own practice, you can also think for yourself and choose one small decision today that you own fully. This is especially valid for people still working in organization or working in an organization, but it is certainly also valid for people who are conducting and or creating their own company, who are entrepreneurs. And now I come to this second practice, which is one of mind. And as I said, not so small or mini. Last time I mentioned everything starts with awareness. I also mentioned quite at the end, your intellectual mind is limited, whereas awareness is unlimited. One other cause for stress, for malaise. It is when we kind of force feed our intellectual mind. There is simply just too much, and we cannot come or experience a quiet mind in this kind of state. And this is where awareness comes. What is awareness or consciousness? Consciousness is extremely vast, and you can read many, many books by philosophers and many others. Awareness and also consciousness is the presence of spirit in our body. So this is something we feel. Last time we spoke about this energy center here on top of our head. This is from this or into this energy center that all the information from the field come into us. The more expanded our awareness is, the less we struggle. Same with perception. So today, you are going to experience a meditation, which is a very, very old meditation titled Expanded Awareness Meditation. This is a meditation, which has been practiced since thousands of years by Zen monks. So if you want to come to a quiet mind, and a quiet mind is really something you are no longer experiencing when you are under stress, depressed, or even experiencing a burnout. Quiet mind is really, let's say, a condition for you to be healthy, to be at peace, and to be in harmony. So now at this stage, I'd like to invite you to take a very comfortable position on your chair. You may close your eyes. You have your 2 feet on the ground, your 2 hands on your thighs, palms up, and also the tip of your tongue, you place it behind your upper teeth. It increases attention. And now I invite you to take a quiet breath, and you inhale on the count of 5 through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, and you hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and you exhale on the count of 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we repeat one more time. Inhale on the count of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we hold 2, 3, 4, 5, and we exhale on the count of 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the end of each sentence, you will hear this expression "and space." This refers to the space surrounding you. And now, can you rest your awareness in the space between your eyes and space? And can you sense the energy of space between your eyes in space? And now can you become aware of a space between your temples in space? And can you sense the volume of space between your temples in space? And now, can you become aware of the space that your nostrils occupy in space? And can you sense the volume of space that the inside of your nose occupies in space? And now, can you become aware of a space between your tongue and the back of your throat in space? And can you sense the volume of space that the back of your throat occupies in space? And can you sense the energy of space around your ears in space? And can you feel the energy of space beyond your ears in space? And can you become aware of the space below your chin in space? And can you feel the volume of space around your neck in space? And now, can you sense the space beyond your chest in space? And can you feel the energy of space around your chest in space? And now, can you become aware of the volume of space beyond your shoulders in space? And can you sense the energy of space around your shoulders in space? And now, can you become aware of the space behind your back in space? And can you feel the energy of space beyond your spine in space? And now, can you rest your awareness in the space between your thighs in space? And can you sense the energy of space connecting your knees in space? And now, can you sense the volume of space around your feet in space? And can you feel the energy of space beyond your feet in space? And can you become aware of the space around your entire body in space? And can you sense the energy of space beyond your body in space? And now, can you become aware of the space between your body and the walls of the room in space? And can you sense the volume of space that the entire room occupies in space? And now, can you become aware of the space that the building around you occupies in space? And can you sense the volume of space that your city extends into in pace? And now, can you become aware of the space that your country occupies in space? And can you sense the energy of space that surrounds your continent in space? And now, can you rest your awareness in the vast space of the oceans and lands of Earth in space. And now, can you become aware of the space that Earth occupies in space? And now can you sense the energy of space beyond the universe? And can you sense the immense field of space of the entire cosmos? And now bring your awareness back to your body, to an expanded field, to an expanded life, and into a possible new future. And when you are ready, and when you feel like it, you come back and open your eyes. So again, this is also an invitation to practice. And I would love that you take a couple of seconds to reflect on when you will practice this meditation in your daily life. When will you begin? I would love to give also this information about this meditation and how I discovered it. When I stepped onto this journey of wisdom, of indigenous wisdom, on my path there was a beautiful person. And when I experienced her trainings, this meditation was the beginning of her own trainings. So we experienced this meditation first expressed by herself, but then in our circle, we had to express it, each of us within a certain limited number of people, and we went outside to feel even more the vastness and the expansion happening in our body and in our mind. It is extremely powerful. It brings you to your quiet mind, which is a condition to get back to health and to well-being. What is quiet mind? Think of a mountain. Think of a tree. Think of a bear. They are permanently in quiet mind. They do not have this inner voice, which is quite often disturbing us and causing damages in our lives. Quiet mind, this is what we need to come back to. to feel well within ourselves. Awareness is the foundation of each day, so start with it. Again, one reflection question to you. How did you bring awareness into your morning today? How have you started your day? Have you allowed yourself to have a couple of minutes in stillness, quietly, being grateful for this new day, being grateful for your life? This is a practice of mine as well. Every day, I greet the new day and I thank you and I say thank you to life. And to do so, either I go outside or I open the window to feel the fresh air. This is a marvelous way of starting the day in a constructive and positive spirit. The path continues next week. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you a wonderful week. And I say gratitude too. Gratitude for this day, for you being present, participating in this webinar, and experiencing another kind of wisdom and knowledge. I wish you well and look forward to seeing you again next week.